Good morning. It is a cold one. I thought the overnight low was supposed to be like 45 degrees, but it's like 35 degrees. It's going to take a bit to warm up, but it should be another day in the 60s, 70s, something like that, so it'll warm up later. But I actually had one guy come into camp and camp with me there. He was going Sobo. I was talking about the Eglin closure stuff, and he was like, yeah, it's been closed all week. Doing a lot of bombing and stuff, so he had to do the walk around. So at some point here, I'll double check the notices and see if anything opened, but it's probably still going to be closed. So first half of the day is going to be all walking through the woods here. Should be nice and beautiful. But then the second half of the day, when we hit the start of the Eglin section, it's all going to be road walking as we get up to the town of DeFuniak Springs. And I think we're going to be looking for a hotel there when we get there. This is Red Doe Creek. Cleanest water sources on the whole trail, probably, in this area. I just checked the closure notices, and the east side of Eglin Air Force Base is still closed, so we definitely can't get in there today. But kind of a good news thing is that today is a Friday, so today's the last day where they're doing a lot of bombing practice and stuff and closing sections of the base. And stuff will be open tomorrow and the next day, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll spend the night in the hotel, helping the town, and then we'll be able to get back into the base the day after and hike through it and then get up to Crestview, so that should be okay. Coming out to a dirt road, a bridge over Wolf Creek. This is a place where if it's a high water year, you can just keep following this little Jeep road. Yeah, another beautiful clear stream. And then I think the trail diverts left or so and kind of follows some creeks. But recent comments says water levels are low, it should be fine. Hopefully I can do this without getting my feet wet. We made it down into this gully, following Lafayette Creek. Beautiful and clear water as all the other ones. You can tell in a high water situation, this whole area could be a swamped out floodplain. So we're doing okay. It's a little muddy in places, but easy enough to keep the feet dry. We've made a turn off of Lafayette Creek. This is now Magnolia Creek. We're following this one up. Well, this is the end of the flood hazard section of trail. It reconnects with the high water alternate. So that was fine, never got wet. Should be good for the rest of the trail then, but still following the creeks. Well, after a couple of hours of hiking, it finally starts to feel like it's warming up. It was really cold this morning. Well, the bombs are going off already at Eglin Air Force Base on the ranges. I could hear it yesterday, but it was super distant. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it right now as it's going off, but that's the reason the trail is closed. There's the Steep Head campsite. This is a really nice little spot. I may take a sit down here for just a little bit. just about one of the last opportunities for water, so I'll probably top up here. I'm expecting I won't have any once I start the road walk. This would make an awesome camping spot up in the pines. Coming up on Sweet Spot Creek. I think this is definitely one of the absolute last opportunities to get water. That's guaranteed anyway. Awesome spot. But I think I'm good to go for the rest of the day to get myself all the way into town. Well, while we're still in the woods here and before starting the road walk half of the day, I'm going to take a sit-down break and eat some snacks. It's kind of that pre-lunch hour, and just kind of take our time. I think once we hit the road, it's around 9 miles, I'm guessing, to get up into the town of DeFuniak Springs. And went ahead and got a hotel booked there already, so I think we're all set. Just got to do the road walk and slug it out and get up there. But that's coming up soon. Made it to Highway 331. The other side of the highway there is Eglin Air Force Base, which is closed today. So I'll be following the highway here north up to DeFuniak Springs, approximately 9 miles, right up to the hotel. Looks like tons of traffic. It'll be fun running across this. Well, as long as there's a wide embankment on this side of the road, I'll just stay on this side of the road for now, until it disappears, maybe. I can hear the concussive shockwave blasts of the bombs explosions that they're doing in the base, even over the traffic noise. I doubt any of it's going to pick up on camera, though. Well, looks like I got to go up into the road to get around this culvert. Looks like enough of a shoulder, though. Should be okay. Well, looks like we're running out of sidewalk again. Got to go up into the road. Most of the time it's like this, where you're like 100 feet from the highway, so this is nice. You just have to dip up there every once in a while to go around a stream crossing or a culvert or something. I'm now hearing a bunch of heavy machine gun fire coming from the base. We're having a lot of fun today out there. Looks like passing by Sheriff's Office, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Might be able to get water in if somebody's there. And up off the left with some cars parked, I think that's the Eglin Portal trailhead we're passing as well. I found a little shady spot tucked off the side of the road, so it's time for a little sit-down break and having lunch. It's a little after noon, I think. Noon 20, something like that. I don't know how much more we got. I would guess less than 6 miles. We'll see. We'll be back on the road shortly, though. Back on the road. I'm tired. It's only like 70 degrees, but you got the sun beating down on you all day. All exposed in the afternoon. Just ready to get to the hotel. Still a couple more miles though. You can see some buildings, outskirts of DeFuniak Springs. A couple of fast food options. I'll pick something for dinner. I think I'm gonna go straight to the hotel first. Get cleaned up. You can also see I-10 up there. We still got about 1.5 miles, I think. We're at that part of town where everything's fast food, but I do see a Chick-fil-A. I may have to do that for later. Haven't had Chick-fil-A in a long time. We made it. Best Western, just off of I-10. And we made it. We're good to go. All checked in. I'm going to get cleaned up, and then we'll start looking for some food. We may not end up back at the Chick-fil-A, because that was like 3/4 mile back from here at the hotel, so we may do something a little bit closer. We'll see what I can find. Anyway, I'll see you on the backside. Well, I forgot to bring my camera, but I'm already out to dinner and back. I ended up over at the Zaxby's. Didn't want to walk as far as the Chick-fil-A. Really good chicken dinner over there, and then picked up some desserts at a gas station on the way back, so I think I'm good to go there. I think that is it for today. It's kind of a surprise hotel drop-in, because otherwise I would have been back in the woods at the end in the Air Force Base if that east side first section wasn't closed. But it's coming up on the weekend, so tomorrow's Saturday, so we should definitely be able to get back to one of the trailheads and back on trail and kind of resume through that section. But on the bad side, there's bad weather coming in. So starting around sunrise, rain in the forecast all day for tomorrow that we're going to be hiking through, and then severe thunderstorms for all that night. And then the day after, kind of towards the morning, I think the rain is supposed to stop. We'll see how it goes, though. But maybe 2 days of rain with some severe thunderstorms for tomorrow night. We'll see how we can survive that, and then that'll get us up through Eglin Air Force Base, and then into Crestview is the next town. I plan on taking a zero there. So I think that is it. That is it for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I had a good night's sleep last night, but today is going to be the rainy day. Intermittent rain in the forecast all day with thunderstorms coming in tonight. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's around a 20-mile day, about 8 miles of road walking. Will get us up to a trailhead where we can get back into the Eglin Air Force Base section. We actually get some trail miles in. It's the weekend, so all the trail closure stuff has gone away, and they're not dropping any bombs, so that's good. We'll get breakfast here at the hotel and then finish packing up, and then we'll head out into it. We're all checked out, ready to head out in the rain. Currently drizzling. I'll film what I can, but the camera is not waterproof. We're gonna head about a mile north. Will get us up to the Bob Sykes Road, and then about 8 miles on that one or so will get us up to the Alaqua Trailhead, and then we're back in the woods. I'm on to Bob Sykes Road now. Short pause in the weather. There's a lot of traffic on this road, or this back road that goes into the Air Force Base, and it's a Saturday morning. Crossing I-10 again. It's getting a little hilly out here, ups and downs. And there's still a car coming and going every 15 seconds. Quite a busy little back road. Starting to get a little bit of sunshine coming through. Blue skies up there. It's still supposed to be mostly cloudy with chance of intermittent rain. But the worst of it is definitely going to be tonight after sunset and into tomorrow. This might be the busiest back road I've ever walked. You guys aren't seeing all the traffic because I'm trying to choose the opportune moments when nobody's going by. I've already seen hundreds of cars going past. Hundreds going east, hundreds going west. Not that many people live back here. I don't know what everybody's doing early on a Saturday morning. I'm getting close to the Alaqua Trailhead where we can get back into the woods, and there's a sign there that says, "This road is subject to closure when Eglin Air Force Base test mission in progress." It's the weekend, and all the sectors that the Florida Trail goes through are open, so we should be good to go and fine. I made it to the Alaqua Trailhead. Skipping across the road here, disappearing into the woods. I'm legal on my permit. I've checked the public access map. All the sectors are open for where the trail is at. So we should be legal and good to go. The campsites, it looked like, are just first come, first serve, so nothing specifically guarantees you any of the sites. So we should be fine there as well. Oh, this is some beautiful, pristine, untouched forest. Nice and calm and quiet. It's just that the Air Force gets to drop a whole crap load of bombs on it all the time. Like a beautiful green carpet on the forest floor. I see a cluster of pine cones up ahead on the trail, and I think I know exactly what that is. Yep. That's our 1,000 mile mark. 1,000 miles on the Florida Trail. I've seen a lot of evidence of pigs out here. A lot of chewed up trail like this. Even some fresh tracks. I haven't seen any yet though. Coming up on a place with a little sit-down bench. And another good little marker. Highest point on the Florida Trail, elevation 272 feet. Cool. Passing by the bull campsite. Just down there. It looks like there's a little trail register log to sign and a little mailbox. I think I'm going to go sign it real quick. I think there's going to be a ton of opportunities to get water today. Every 2 to 3 miles should be crossing a little stream like this. Nice, cool, clear, sandy bottomed little stream. Lots of distant road noise from I-10. The trail cuts through the base around the northern perimeter, right near the highway. Today's been a good day of hiking. It's actually a lot sunnier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be mostly cloudy with a lot more intermittent sprinkling rain. But this is awesome. A lot of ups and downs as you get into these little creek gullies. This one is Live Oak Creek. More fresh, beautiful water. Something I was thinking about, just because this section of the whole trail is like the most up and down, and you got these deep gullies and things. I wonder if you follow the Appalachian Range all the way to kind of its southernmost point where it hits the ocean, I wonder if this is kind of the southernmost area, and this is just like the last remnants of little rippling hills of the Appalachian Range. I don't know. Well, it is 12:30. It is definitely time for a sit-down lunch break, so we'll be back at it here shortly after a good break. Back on trail, and I have an update to today's game plan. So the campsite I'm aiming for is only about 4 miles ahead from here. But if I go another 1.5 miles further, I get to Highway 285. And if I turn north up 285 for another 1.5 miles, I get to an intersection off-ramp for I-10. And right at that location, there is a full-service gas station and a Waffle House and a hotel. So I went ahead and booked the hotel for tonight, because that'll get me in a place with a roof over my head when all the thunderstorms are supposed to be coming through for 12 straight hours. So I think this will work out just nicely. So that leaves like 7.5 miles total for the day, something like that. So that's the plan. I like when they put the roofing shingles on top of the boards. That's the best anti-slip stuff that you could put on. I made it to the Red Deer campsite. This is the one I would be staying at if I wasn't getting out to a hotel to avoid thunderstorms. But I'm going to take a sit-down break here for a little bit before the final push. It's a nice little site, and I have enjoyed my rest break. Signed the little logbook in the mailbox there. And it looks like a little less than 2 miles to get to this highway 285, I think it was, and then 1.5 miles up there to the hotel. So we got about 3.5 miles or so to the end of the day. Now we made it up to Highway 285. We got a mile and a half left. I'll follow the highway up to I-10 and the hotel and a Waffle House. This is a busy highway off-ramp. I don't think there's much else here except for like the gas station, hotel, the sleep-in and suites, that's where I'm staying. Across the street there, the Waffle House. We'll get checked in real quick shower, and then straight to the Waffle House. Okay, I'm all cleaned up, in and out of a shower. It is Waffle House time. I'll see you over there. Okay, back to the room. That was really good food. I'm totally stuffed. If I need anything else later, I can just run over to the gas station. But I think that is it. It's probably sign off on this clip. Just as I was walking back to the hotel here, I could already see some of the clouds in the nearby vicinity already starting to build. So there's definitely some big thunderstorms starting to come up. Expecting bad weather, raining next 12 hours plus. We'll see what it does first thing in the morning. I may have a late start. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But one way or the other, I'm hiking out tomorrow because I've already got reservations up in Crestview. So that's what's coming up. Anyway, that's it. It's been a good day hiking through Eglin. The weather stayed away for the most part for today, but we'll just deal with it tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.